we're here to do a divine masculine, divine feminine mutual energy check. If you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on your energy for the reading, during the reading, just going forward if you're subscribed. Now, I do want to announce I do have Instagram. It'll be for Elements SMRV. Go ahead and follow. I follow back. Mutual energy. Okay. Oh, I'll get these all pulled and then we'll examine. One more for feminine. One more for feminine. What is that? Oh. Okay. That's what that was. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Before I even got started, I had card vomit shot, like spit everywhere. Cards were everywhere. I had to clean that up before I got started. I was like, can I just wrap this craziness up so I can get started? So it's kind of funny because it's a beauty in underneath all of that. And when I show you the rest, that would help me understand this a lot better. So for masculine, we got chaos. That's the card vomit that I just experienced. Mutual love. I it's all love here when I deliver my message, but again, that's just for mutual energy, not about me. And for the feminine, have conclusion. Again, wrap this up so we can get started. So that's telling me a lot about what's going on within the connection, because we have inner turmoil, chaos, 9, nearing the end, destruction, tearing things down, and feminine is at the conclusion of some things. So, again, with the chaos, I'm feeling some inner turmoil, getting a whirlwind of emotions, cloudy, stormy feelings, a whirlwind of those negative, good, bad winds shifting. So energy shifting. And I'm feeling inside. This is inside. Maybe not necessarily outside. It could be. We'll get the cards to tell. But again, that's a lot going on there at the chaos. So, and then, for the mutual energy, we have love. It's being held. With care. It's held with care. So there's mutual energy between the counterparts that's holding love with care. Okay. There's a softness about it, even to the touch. There's a softness about it. It's caring, it's soft, it's gentle. Like her fingers holding that heart are lightly placed on it. Okay. So masculine's at a 9 with chaos, mutually 10 with love, feminine's at a 12. Do you see how we escalating with this conclusion? So the conclusion, again, the beginning of one chapter and the end of another. Again, turning of the page, so that will be reminiscent of the world, and I'm not quite sure what number world is in tarot, but I don't think it's 12. I don't believe it's 12. I'm not sure. I'm not that well versed in tarot to remember the exact numbers. I used to pay attention to them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Forgive me. I feel like I'm still learning after so many years of learning it and not doing it. And when you start doing it, you start thinking about all the things that you never thought about while you do it, and you learn even more. You get a little bit more insight. It's a little, I think it's cool. It's a little cool. I say a little cool, but that's downplaying it. I think it's very cool. Alright, masculine. How are we feeling today? How are we feeling today, masculine? Chaos, love, conclusion. That's a good way to go. Kind of sounds like, and they live happily ever after. I know that's not the case. Always wonder, is that ever the case, really, though? Chaos. Has a Hierophant. Within a connection, if he's married, if he is in a commitment, if it's chaos within that connection. It also could be chaos within his higher consciousness. I don't know why I can't say that word today, so sorry. The Hierophant, that's a higher consciousness. If you check out my Instagram for Elements SMRV, that was one of the cards from our pull a few. That is what I call, they say pick a card, pick a pile. I just pull a few on Instagram. So check that out for me. Go ahead and follow your girl. Shameless plugs. But the Hierophant came out on that. Now, as far as the Hierophant goes, that could be just a higher understanding, a higher knowledge about the chaos that's going on within his life. He may not have some things going on that is easy to deal with, or is as organized or as in place as he would like things to be or feel like they should. Again, that Hierophant, that's tradition, that's religion. Masculine, how are we doing today? Masculine, you want to talk to us? Because I've been shuffling for a minute. Let's go ahead and try this again. One moment, give me a second. Sorry about that. So masculine, Justice. Balance, chaotic, commitment, balance. Balancing the scales. Excuse me, there's some kind of lump underneath here. I was going to smooth it out, but I couldn't find it, and it was going to annoy me. But, now, I can read this a couple different ways. So the chaos is tied around justice within a commitment, a marriage or something like that, even in the scales, and just chaos within just a situation where you need to go to court, you need to do some litigation, you need to do some things with some contracts. Justice card sometimes comes up and represents contract, court, legal matters, legally binding things. And again, the Hierophant is commitment. So there may be chaos surrounding that, or he's just feeling internally chaotic because he has a higher understanding of what he needs to do to balance something out in his life. Something in his life it is feeling chaotic, and of course you do need balance when there is chaos. So we have Seven of Swords, deception, sneakiness, lying, plotting, planning. So this is more like the thief in the night to me. If you see he's creeping out, moon's beaming on him, tiptoeing on out, but the birds are chirping in there. causing commotions while he's trying to do some kind of planning. So I don't know how successful that would be, whatever he's planning. Deception. Could be sneaking. Could be thievery. Could be just lying. Not necessarily lying, just some things hidden in the dark. Doesn't always have to be treacherous, but this thing here on this card, the creep in the hoodie has a knife. You don't pull a knife unless you're going to use it or planning on using it. Chaos concerning some this deception, manipulation, some heartbreak. This here, the Three of Swords, that's your emotional wound, emotional infliction, pain. I'm getting mental anguish. Again, chaos. There's chaos surrounding him right now. Masculine, how are we doing today? Oh, that's crazy, because he go from the Seven of Swords to Three of Swords to the Knight of Cups to the Sun, the happiest card of the deck. So on one, again, there's a lot of things going on with him. He's like, he has a swirl of emotions. That's what I was getting from the chaos, because it has a tornado. So you got a bunch of things circling around within him. You got one, wanting to commit. Two, dealing with wanting to commit, dealing with legal contracts and all this other stuff. Either there's chaos surrounding a commitment, or chaos surrounding his want to commit and balance the scales with feminine if he's in another situation. So again, you can apply it to your situation how it fits. But again, there's a lot of swirling emotions. There's deception, there's heartbreak, there's betrayal, sneakiness, lying, all that good stuff that makes you feel like that. So the Knight of Cups and the Sun, though, to me is romantic, being sweet, setting up a date, being happy, just wanting to be happy. So you guys, he may be wanting to set a date, go out on a date. Feminine, wanting to pursue. I'm getting a picnic. That's a date. That's a date all the way. Picnic. That looks like the middle of nowhere in the desert, but nonetheless, we still have, flowers, roses, him with the blanket and a letter and a bowl and some grapes. I don't know what's going on that date, but getting wine and dine will make him happy. See, this is a lot. Okay. Okay, so the bottom row. So again, the wine and dine would make him happy. So again, there's a pursuit to the feminine, like a date, an offer. Whatever it is, I'm assuming the answer is yes, because it would make him happy, or it would make him happy if he would accept the date. Let's just say if he reached out and he asked to meet up with you and you say yes or no. If you say yes, it'll make him the happiest guy in here, okay? But what came out for the rest of, for masculine, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. With the Nine of Pentacles, that's single and abundant, wanting to become single and abundant, stable in his own right. Again, to achieve his to reach his 10 of cups here. That's your overall happy fulfillment. The kids, the car, the happiness. It doesn't matter. Whatever fulfills him emotionally. Okay. 10 cups. That's emotional fulfillment all day, every day. Rainbows equal happiness. I'm getting the children playing. All the image that people have and paint for themselves for their happily ever after. That was the same thing. I keep getting happily ever after. Ain't that how it came out in the oracle cards? The 7 of Wands here. The 7 of Wands for me is the protection. He wants to protect all of that. Yeah, center, stand ground, protective over it. So he's trying to protect his happiness, keep some things out, betrayal. So some of the chaos may be from his fears. Some fears may come out about heartbreak and betrayal. He may have those feelings about feminine or within the connection to put him in that tailspin of emotions that whirl around, that cause him to go in and out. Because again, that feeling that I was getting with that cyclone of emotions, I was getting more like air and like electricity. So that would be more like fire, like thunder and lightning and air and rain and all those things, earth, wind, water, all the elements involved in that. So that's thoughts, that's things that are physical, things that are felt, things that are said, communication, like all of that stuff involved in that chaos. He may be like having those doubts, worries, and anxieties that's giving him that chaotic feeling. Because again, if they're all swirling around, they may come and go and not necessarily stay from day to day. But again, magician energy magician energy at the bottom. So it's swirling around. He's creating, because it's kind of the same thing on the magician card. Because you see that swirl, like bringing this about. She has her hands over it, has control over it. Granted, or tornado doesn't have much control. No one can really control that except for nature itself. But that's the vibe. So conclusion. Feminine, your energy, conclusion, wrap it up. Conflict, competition, crab in a barrel mentality, all of that good stuff, that climbing, backstabbing, stepping on one another. You want to wrap some things up. Okay. You ready to wrap some things up, feminine? What you got? Oh. Conflict within a living situation. 4 of Wands, that's your house, your home, your stability. Wrap up, put an ending to conflict in a living situation, and in your conflict in your stability. Okay, we have to clarify on that and see what that's about. But conflict with coming together, because four wands could be uniting, coming together, joining, union. Most readers will say, or have heard this, it would say 4 of Wands is your marriage card, your union card. Queen of Swords, you want to talk about it, you want to put an end to it and get to the nitty gritty. Because again, the Queen of Swords, that's air energy. She doesn't get her words tangled up. She's very communicative. She's blunt, straight to the point. Her words cut and they stand on their own. She is analytical and she has thought things out. She usually does not use her emotions or her feelings and let them get involved to cloud her judgment. So yeah, feminine. All right. I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh, and then what came out after that was the Two of Cups and the Knight of Swords. More air energy here, but with the Queen of Swords and the Two of Cups, get to the truth, get clear. She's not really following her. She's being logical about this connection. Being logical about a connection. Okay. However, it fits in your situation. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so the Knight of Swords came out, and then followed by the Knight of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing. She's grounded. She is about her money. She is on top of her game. The Pentacles represent stability and material things. She is typically well dressed. She likes the finer things in life. She does want to wrap these things up so she can, as far as communication, come in, deliver a message. But the Knight of Swords, wanting to wrap this thing up, wanting communication about growth and stability as well. The Queen of Pentacles, she always has that pentacle, and when she plants it, it grows. I mean, that's why she's so self-assured. She's confident. It's earth energy. It doesn't have to be an earth sign or air sign, as I said, with the Queen of Swords, but nonetheless, it is possible, to embody both of these queens at the same time, because again, what comes out is the Empress when you embody all four queens, bottom of the deck. So wanting to discuss. So again, she wants to wrap this up with a conversation. A simple conversation will do. All right, feminine. That's exact. A simple conversation will do. Look at that look on her face. Even on the Queen of Swords, yeah, I think we need to talk. And when I talk, I'm going to say exactly this. Let's get to it. Self-assured, self-confident. All right, come through Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. How else are we feeling feminine? How else are we feeling feminine? Conclusion. I'm going to wrap this up. Something's not changing or transforming. Again, this says death and rebirth in reverse. So something's not ending, something's not changing, something's not beginning. You want to put a conclusion to that. That non-transformative energy is not transforming. We're not moving. Again, that's what you want to talk about. You want to wrap this stuff up. Things not ending, not changing. The funny thing is, I was wondering what 12 was, and it hasn't came out. We have 11 and we have 13, but we do not have 12. Okay. All right. I'm going to wrap this up. Where, things aren't changing. Let me change this around. Sorry. Okay, so things aren't transforming, so you can get your wish fulfillment, your connection, your soulmate, loyal connection, your loyal companion. You want to go ahead and wrap this up. Wrap up the past. Wrap up being emotionally independent. I'm getting a sense of you're wanting to feel nurtured and nurture. You want to be cared for, and you want to take care of somebody. It's like you have the practical side, you have the logical side, you have the emotions clearly with the two of cups, 6 of cups. The emotions are there. There's no question about it. I'm getting you want the equal give and take. Again, you're tired of conflict and competition, fighting over for whatever reason you had to remove your emotions for. However it fits in your situation. Emotions are there. It's just one of those things where Like, let's wrap this up. Let's get to the bottom of this. Or it's kind of like, let's get to the bottom of this, or let's just cut it out, because this can't continue. Things aren't changing. Let's wrap this up. Conclusion, please. Okay. Whatever and however it fits in your situation. Okay? Okay. Alrighty, feminine. Yeah, like, just like I said, there's another Queen of Cups. All we need is the Queen of Wands to pop out, and you got your Empress, baby. That's your divine feminine, okay? Wonderful energy. Wrap it up. Let's go. Love. Let's clarify love for the mutual energy. There's your Nine of Swords. That's worry, doubt, anxiety, depression, fears, angst, confusion. You guys, there's some confusion and doubts and worries, some things that you guys are sifting through, some illusions, some things that you're not quite sure if you want or even ready to take. Because, look at that. Neither one of these look like they know what they're doing or they're happy with the situation. Because he's perplexed about the face and not sure. There's a whole snake he may be reaching after. She's sitting on a rock crying under moonlight with a bunch of birds. Just crying. Well, that's not a rock. That was actually a pillow. I'm sorry. But yeah, still nonetheless crying. I've never seen a person cry in their hands unless they were stressed out or worried or up in their head about something strongly that's causing them to break down. Okay. This connection, there's the Lovers, there's strong connection, there's strong heart connection. So now we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Hierophant, the Sun, Ten of Cups. That's strong connection. Even justice identifies as a contract, a commitment. That's what we're on here. We're on that path that leads to that contract. So again, there's fear, doubts, worries, confusion in options and how to proceed. You guys do feel this connection. There's a lot of love there. A choice in love, wanting to collaborate, wanting to come together and work together to build and grow more. That's building something. They're working together to accomplish this growth. The end result, working together for a successful end result with love. Okay, mutual energy, strength. So the love is strong, the love is confident, self-assured. There may be some restrictions and a little bit of holding back, but again, it's solid. It's assured. Again, she is confident about herself. She is standing there in all her glory, like kind of like a pose. She it's like modeling the strength. Half human, half animal. So again, it could be in kind of it's strong, but it's in a, I guess you want to say transformative state, which is what feminine is wanting, because she's feeling this no change, but it's okay. Mutual energy, please. Mutual energy, please. Yeah. Want to move forward with strength, with love, with strong love. Moving forward, taking the reins, taking control. That's a power force forward. The Chariot. Okay. Mutual energy, please. Both see each other as the Ten of Pentacles, loving the stability within the connection, building towards, like I said, moving forward, building towards that Ten of Pentacles, and friendship. Friendship is the base of where it's starting, because again, if you guys weren't friends, it wouldn't be on that stable foot, because you got to start from somewhere. You got to start from somewhere. The ace is the offer. The page is the first step. The 2 is the decision to which way to continue, what to choose. The 3 of Pentacles is the build. The 4 of Pentacles is the hold on, the hold back. So on and so forth. So on and so forth. So you can look at the Pentacles as that those levels of reaching the Pentacles. The Pinnacle of a mountaintop, if you want to look at it that way, to not confuse Pentacles solely with finances or solely with money, and just identify it as certain levels that you can hold on to of stability and groundedness. A friendship is the best way to start. Okay. All right. One more for the mutual energy. That's too many. Okay. Watching each other, looking at each other, wanting to take a leap of faith, watching and learning, being analytical, able to, communicate all right. Again, trying to talk things out. Taking a leap of faith here with the Fool is just trusting in the love. I'm getting that faith part. Trusting in the love. That's why we had the Hierophant for the masculine. Let's get some clarifiers and see how deep we can go with this. I think I'm doing all right on my speed. Sometimes I feel like I go too fast. Sometimes I feel like I go too slow. I don't know. Sometimes it balances out. Sometimes it don't. But with the mutual energy, watching and learning, a little immature energy, but not necessarily. You may be testing the waters with the Page of Swords, kind of testing how deep in conversation things will go. Just taking that risk, trusting in the love, watching how one another, watching and learning how each other's how each other loves. Ooh, goodness. I wonder why some of these words are hard to get out. I think they said Mercury retrograde is upon us, the shadow phase. Oh, let's see here. Clarify the Hierophant for masculine. One moment. Let me get that. So the Hierophant and the High Priestess. The Hierophant and the High Priestess are counterparts. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Hierophant has a higher knowledge. So does the High Priestess. She has the inner understanding, the inner knowing, and the highest of the high intuitions. She follows her instinct. She does. Pretty much, she knows all. She sees all. She says as little as possible. So the Hierophant, he has a higher understanding. He needs to keep quiet. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's. I don't like that. He's keeping quiet about the chaos around him. Doesn't want it to be known because he's trying to avoid a shakeup. Tower in reverse. trying to keep balance is a burden. Oh, it's weighing him down. He has a lot on his plate. Okay. Okay. Because there's a resistance to move on and take action. Okay, hold on. So he's understanding he needs to, too much in my head. Okay, so we had the Hierophant with the High Priestess in the tower. Keep him quiet, not to shake things up, not to stir up things or complicate things further, right? He's already in chaos. Trying to avoid it, balance things out in his life. He has a lot on his plate he needs to balance out. He can't come back or take action at this time, or pursue, or even deem that he is or should be in a relationship, if that makes sense. Okay. Can't take action. Got it. Fit it to your situation, please, if it makes sense. Sometimes it just jumbles. It's a lot at one time. 7 of Swords, the Hierophant. Deception in a connection. Backstabbing, betrayal. Not necessarily backstabbing. Just kind of like lies and sneakiness. A lot of ego. On guard, war ready. Willing to win at all costs. Manipulation. Deception. Now it could be he's just ready to sneak off and get married. So elope. Sneak off and elope. That'll help that. But again, that's just... Or he did sneak off and get married or get committed somewhere. I'm still getting that energy of deception and a commitment, though. Whether it be him or whoever he's in a commitment. What commitment with? What's the heartbreak? Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. Temperance. Trying to balance out a heartache, a heartbreaking situation. Temperance of having patience with himself, trying to heal, because temperance can be a healing energy. Oh goodness. Okay, hold on, let me get it together. This Knight of Cups, sing him, Mr. Romantic, clarified, the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Again, wanting to set up a date so you can communicate some truth or deliver a truth, his truth. The Sun clarified by the Ten of Cups about his happiness, his emotional fulfillment. We had the Ten of Cups twice for the masculine. Again, clearly he wants to communicate about his fulfillment, what he wishes, what will make him happy. So, and again, bottom of the deck, this can't be, just a coincidence, I say. But, you can take it how it fits in your situation. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the single, independent, abundant, on their own, stable, secure, has everything in their life going on. He wants to communicate. So again, whatever happened or whatever's going on, he's not talking about it. He wants to set up a date, a time for you guys to come together so he can communicate and deliver his truth. It's like he wants to do it on his own terms. I'm not getting that he wants to discuss things just, off the seat of his pants. He wants to sit down and talk with you, feminine. He wants to have a sit down conversation. Okay. 8 of Wands here. That's communication. So he may be getting single and wants to talk about that. Wants to talk about independence and abundance. His independence and his abundance. Wanting to communicate that. Clarify the 10 of Cups. We had 10 of Cups twice. Hierophant twice. Masculine. Oh, 10 of Cups. A turn of events, good luck, a turn in a positive way. Again, I think that's a part of what the date would be about, or wanting to establish. Again, give me one more for the King of Pentacles. Solidify, firm. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, let me tell you about this. He may have had a turn of events in his finances. Again, the Wheel of Fortune, right? Upturn, upswing. The wheel goes up and the wheel goes down. And with the King of Pentacles and the wheel being in the upright, not in reverse, the wheel being upright is the Wheel of Fortune turning up. And then we clarify that by the Pentacles. So he may be coming into some finances. Again, the King of Pentacles, that's Earth energy, your Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles out. We had the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Both counterparts, okay? But with the King of Pentacles, again, that's a upturn in finances. Again, that makes him emotionally happy and emotionally fulfilled. And it may be a part of this communication, okay? Yeah, 10 of Cups. Walking away from some things. He's walking away from some things when he gets this upswing in income. Protecting himself, protecting his finances. Knight of Pentacles, moving slow. So he's not making any hasty decisions or movements forward. King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Pentacles here. That's your step-by-step methodical movement. All right, feminine. Oh. You want to wrap up this conflict, competition, crab in a barrel mentality, that energy, and manifest some things, okay? I'm going to wrap that up. You're starting to create. We had the Magician at the bottom of the deck for masculine, was it? No, feminine before. What? No, it was masculine. Yeah, union, reuniting. The 4 of Wands, again, that's your marriage card, your unity. Your union, stability, home situation, manifesting a reunion. Three of Cups. Again, the 3 of Cups is coming together, 2 becoming 1. You could be manifesting a wrap up of the situation, a conclusion to the home situation for masculine, or yourself, feminine. You could be wanting to wrap up a living situation or a third party situation where you're living with somebody and they're dealing with somebody, or you're dealing with somebody else, vice versa, and all that other mixed up stuff that could be within that explanation. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see 9 of Pentacles for the masculine? That's what that was. All right. Clarify Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Conclusion. If I can get it. Ten of Swords. Let's dead some things. Surrendering. We need to talk. We need to cut some things out. It doesn't necessarily have to mean cut out masculine, but it does mean some things need to go. There was some backstabbing, some betraying, again, conflict, competition. I'm getting there's some things that laid us down, and that's another thing here, because we had all three cards that came out in the pull a card on Instagram today. They came out. It was the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. All three came out. Put it into some things. Give me one more for the Queen of Swords. An apology on a step forward in love. It could be putting it into immaturity as well. Conclusion, we're going to get this offer or not. We're going to take this offer within this connection, or we're going to go ahead and move forward. And this new pentacle, we're going to reach this new pinnacle within this connection. We want to wrap this up. Are we going to ever get there? Are we going to ever get there? We're going to get the offer. We're going to get that new beginning. Or we're going to get that new abundant thing to materialize. Clarify Knight of Swords. There's that Seven of Wands again, about protecting oneself, putting guards up, putting walls up. Do need to talk about that again. If we're blocking things out and not communicating, not discussing, and shutting each other out, that is like that crab in a barrel mentality. If you're stepping on one another to get to the top, how are you supposed to succeed if you're constantly climbing on somebody else's head to get to the top, and they're just pulling you back down, huh? Crab in a barrel. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups. You're sitting there pretty. You're stable. You're abundant. You can grow things on your own. You're your own wish fulfillment. You just want choices that are gonna look like this, full of fruit, sweet, and I don't see anything negative in any of these cups. I would pick every one of those cups. I would eat and drink out of every one of those cups. Got grapes, apples, strawberries, oranges, cherries, it looks like, plums, all kind of sweet things. So again, that's going back to, oh yeah, you know what you want. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. With the Queen of Pentacles, you know what you want. You clear. You know what makes you happy. You know what fulfills you. King and Queen of Swords now out. All right. Clarify the Death card in reverse. It's not changing. So there's an imbalance, because there's still an imbalance. There's still not equal give and take. There needs some there's some healing needed. You need to wrap up some healing. Take a pause. Take a pause. Resting. You may feel like things aren't, or in a rest, at a stop, at a, kind of like a coma. Like things aren't really moving. Things aren't appearing to be in a certain way or moving at all. It's kind of stuck and stagnant, but not in a negative way. It is there for healing. Think of it like a coma, because when you're in a coma, typically your body is resting to heal, and it's shut down, so it can heal. Especially medically induced comas, they're kind of there to give the body time that it needs, right? So again, that's where I'm getting with the Four of Swords. So time that's needed to heal. Nine of Cups again, that's a repeating card here for feminine. Nine of Cups is this connection again. If I'm lying, I'm dying. There's love. There's a connection. There's mutual energy. There's a strong, powerful connection. Again, you can't be denied, and it makes you happy. You know what you want. You're clear of what you want. It's just there's some things that need to be put into. You want to wrap some things up. Wrap up the immaturity. Wrap up the small pieces of love. It could be breadcrumbing. It could be small things. Get to the conclusion. Make a choice in love. Once a decision in love is made. There you go. The World. And it's not 12. Huh? Okay. Neither is the Will either. I don't know what 12 is in tarot. Anybody know? It hasn't come out. If it comes out, I'll try and catch it. But the Six of Cups clarified by the World. The past, turning the page on the past again. Like I said, Six of Cup is past life, soulmate, relationship, loyalty, emotional, sweet energy. Like I said, the love over there. But again, we have the World. We need to turn the page, make a new cycle. That explain all of this without having to pull all of that. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Okay. You guys are examining the love, examining the relationship, holding it with care, but a little anxious about it, holding back, anxious, nervous, that kind of energy. I'm getting kind of butterfly energy because it is still kind of immature. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So you guys may be talking to each other a little immaturely, but not necessarily in a way. It could be flirting, but not necessarily, because we have a lot of holding back with the Four of Pentacles. So just kind of keeping it surface level. Clarify Seven of Cups. Clarify Seven of Cups. Five of Cups. Sadness, loss, regret, confused, nervous. I told you, having a little anxiety, having fears, doubt, worries. This is regrets, emotional loss, emotional sadness, and crying over spilled milk. Confused about that. This could be within the connection, or could be outside of the connection as well. But that needs to be handled with love, because again, if you're doubting and worrying and fearing the worst, what you think about, you bring about. So be careful with how deep you go with those feelings and that energy, because sometimes it is just what it is. The Seven of Cups, Five of Cups, illusions, confusion. Yeah. A choice in love with a stable step forward. Again, beginning in friendship. A certain stability. New beginning in stability. Handling it with love and care. There are Pentacles, building. You both love each other and you want to build towards something successful and abundant. Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. Do you see? Only thing missing in this equation is the Seven of Pentacles. And you know what the Seven of Pentacles is? That's your investment. Your return on investment to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Clarify the Strength card for me. Emperor. Taking control. Holding on to the reins and being a leader, stepping up, being strong. Again, the strength, the love, strength, love, Emperor. So this love has a strong hold on you guys. This love has a strong hold on you guys. It has a tight grip. And it's what's driving you guys forward. The Emperor is a leader. It is a charismatic leader. He's logical. He does make decisions, but it's hard. He's intuitive. He's analytical. He's grounded. Moving forward, Jesus, with success, with love. Again, love leads the way. I have no idea why that song came in my head. Love lift us up where we belong. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. The death. The change. Turn some things around. Again, using love to achieve the Ten of Pentacles. That's the same thing here. Building in a practical way, but also using love to transform and change some things to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, give me one more for the Ten of Pentacles and the Death. Some of these are coming out. Justice. Boom, justice again. Balance some things out. Turn some things around. Balance the scales. Make it eat. Look at this. It's almost mirrored energy if you really want to ask me. But counterparts, feminine, masculine look much. Look like the feminine and masculine energies, right? Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles, first step forward, friendship. Again, I'm getting this a part of rejection, disappointment, dissatisfaction here, disenchantment. Out of fear of that, because again, all of this stems from the worry and the holding back. Open up and express the love, because that moves it forward. That's probably the best advice. Open up for forward movement and success. We're trying to achieve forward movement and success, going from the Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So we have to release this energy to get that moving forward, because if we hold back, we hold ourselves stagnant and stuck. To clarify here, the Page of Swords is the Eight of Swords. Watching and learning, processing thoughts. Again, masculine has this with the chaos. Again, circling thoughts over and over again, round and round, right? Page of Swords, watching and learning. So everything he's taking in, he's, kind of putting both energies. I'm sorry, this is mutual. So both counterparts are taking in information and processing it, running it through the whole system here to get a conclusion, to take a leap of faith, to start this passionate new beginning, to start in a creative manner, to move forward with gusto and optimism. Look at the face. Looks very excited to go ahead and move forward. But all in all, the mutual energy is good on surface level. Underneath, if we can just kind of let go of the reins on this four of Pentacles, because we're still holding back. If we open up and let the floodgates go with love, we'll be okay. We'll be okay, because again, you'll still have success and forward movement. We just have to let go of those fears and worries of disappointment and things in the past that hurt us and made us sad. We have to move through and navigate our ways through the confusing times, the things that seem one way but are actually really another. So just be careful with those pitfalls. But all in all, good energy. Masculine, I don't know a lot of what's going on over here. It seems, the reason why is because it's confusing. But once he gets his truth and clarity out, I think that'll land on some good things. But thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.